Hey guys, it is Patchwerk racing time with Paladin. This is a combo we like. We like another one drop. We like a way to heal. We're going to keep this whole hand. Last game we were just 3 damage short of taking him out. Could have drawn Blessing of Wisdoms or Holy Wrath. Would have given us a chance. Wasn't to be. One of these games we'll get it. Interesting. We're going to do this because if we're lucky enough to draw a second Blessing of Might, it front loads the damage the most.
Someone called for
Take that. No, we're down to 8. We're almost dead. We have 9 heal though between those two guys. Ooh, this is just too tempting. Or do we get this guy out? It means... Can still draw on the other one. I think we heal for now. He might... No, he will surely kill the Dragonhawk, not the Earthen Ring. Yeah. Oh well. So we buy ourselves another turn. Molten Giant would be pretty ideal. Interesting. Draw first. Interesting again.
Of course.
We have 3 mana. We have to play the Holy Light just to survive. Question is, do we get the Abusive Sergeant in now? I think so.
Get in there, fight, maggot. Job's done.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage next turn. We're 5 short. That'll do 2. If we get a Blessing of Might or Abusive Sergeant, I believe we win. That has got to be it, surely. See what else we draw. Look at this guy. Blessing of Wisdom, Blessing of Might on a young Dragonhawk. So good. Rub it in by getting him to take some fatigue damage as well. Maybe we should have had him lose with fatigue.
Of course.
Patchwerk taken down with Paladin in heroic mode. That feels good. Got off a Blessing of Wisdom and Might young Dragonhawk. Let's take a look at the deck. So here's the deck. I'll just go through card by card pretty quickly. Blessing of Might is basically in there to combo ideally with a young Dragonhawk, because then it becomes basically an 8-1. But even so, it kind of, you can think of it as playing a 3-1 minion, like it's giving you an extra 3 attack per turn, though it can be wiped out together with another minion. But it's, in most cases, it's a little bit more efficient than playing another 2-1 minion, and we have a lot of 2-1s as kind of our vanilla 1-drop. Blessing of Wisdom is to just get you some extra card draw. It won us this game. It drew us into the Blessing of Might that we needed to actually win. Putting this on a young Dragonhawk is another dream combo because you get to draw 2 cards every turn. It's even worth not having extra, you would be playing a 2-1 and getting some more attack, but it draws you into the things you need, like heal to buy you an extra turn. It ends up being very valuable. We have just 1 though. 2 I think would be too much. Noble Sacrifices basically save you 4 life, because one of his attacks is hitting the get down guy, the 2-1 defender, instead of your face. Abusive Sergeant, so we have a bunch of 2/1 drops kind of as our vanilla 2/1 1-drops as our vanilla 1-drop. This buffs something else, so you get an extra 2 damage. It was another out we had to win the game. Bloodsail Corsair reduces a weapon's damage durability by 1. So it can effectively save you 4 life because the weapon runs out while he still doesn't have enough mana to replay that and Hateful Strike. So he'll usually Hateful Strike on turn, I think it's 5 when his weapon naturally runs out, then attack once and not be able to replay it. So it saves you 4 health. Leponome has the advantage that if it gets Hateful Struck, it does another 2 damage. Voodoo Doctor heals you up a little bit. Young Dragonhawk has good synergies with the Blessings, because it attacks twice per turn. Holy Light to keep you alive a turn longer if it combos with other things. Acidic Swamp Ooze, you either want to coin this on turn 2 to buy you a whole turn of him not being able to attack you, or pair it with something like a Molten Giant so he can't Hateful Strike it because he has to replay his weapon and doesn't have the mana to Hateful Strike. Or pair it when you have like a Young Dragonhawk with Blessing of Might out so that he's not going to be able to Hateful Strike that. Murloc Tide Hunter gives you 2 creatures for 2 mana, kind of like giving you 2 2/1 drops almost. Cold Light Oracle just for more card draw and does him 3 damage. Earthen Ring Farseer, for heal. True Silver Champion, it might be a little weak. It sounds good, it kind of restores you 4 health and does 8 damage to him, but it's expensive, it takes up a whole turn. I don't know yet if that's worth it. We have 1 Holy Wrath for the X Factor. You can get 20 damage Molten Giants if you're really lucky, or a Lay on Hands for 8. Can also potentially win you the game if you're close. There were a couple games where we had Holy Wrath potential outs as wins, but didn't quite get the luck. It's more for the fun factor than actually practically being good. Lay on Hands probably should be taken out if you don't have Holy Wrath. If you get to turn 8, it buys you a whole extra turn and draws you 3 cards. That's great. But yeah, how often are you getting to turn 8? And Molten Giants are really good, but you need to be intelligent and play them with something like a Swamp Ooze. You never ever want to play it when it's just going to get Hateful Struck, unless that saves another important creature from getting Hateful Struck, like a Young Dragonhawk with Blessing of Might or something, that sets you up to probably have lethal. And that's the deck. Need to play it a few times to get kind of the right hand and get the right draw, but definitely capable of taking out Patchwerk in heroic mode. Thanks for watching. See you next time.